This week's Michigan Lottery Excellence in Education winner is Kathy Kumpula, who is with the Lake Linden-Hubbell School District. Kathy, we have a video that your nominator sent in. Let's take a look.
All right.
I've had the opportunity to work with Mrs. Kumpula for the past 3 years. I think anybody in education would make an argument to say that a school's greatest resources are its teachers. And Mrs. Kumpula is one of those teachers that is inevitably a huge asset to our district. She fights for some of the most at-risk students, some of our highest need students. And when I say she fights for them, she'll go outside of the normal teaching day, outside of the normal teaching week. She'll contact parents in the evening. She'll do whatever she can to help students succeed. I've witnessed this both as an administrator and also as a parent. Some of the work that she's done over these years in leadership positions within our school has inspired me to be a better educator and also inspired those around her. It's without any reservation that I nominated her for this award because, quite frankly, all too often, I don't think the teachers that really truly deserve to be awarded are recognized because they don't seek it.
Kathy, what goes through your mind after watching that video?
I thank you, Mr. Johnson, for that. That's greatly appreciated. I just do what I do because I care about the kids. I mean, I don't do it for recognition. It's just, I care about them and I want the best for them. I want them all to succeed.
You go above and beyond, though, which you don't have to do.
I don't feel like I'm going above and beyond, though. Like I said, I just want the best for my kids and I want them to know that there's somebody standing up for them and there's somebody in their court and doing whatever it takes to help them succeed.
In the letter as well, it said that you are always rooting for the underdog. And they have had an academic intervention specialist say, I have never seen a general education teacher do so much or go so far outside of their requirements to help other students.
I guess I love challenges, and it warms my heart to see those kids succeed, and we have to give them all the opportunities that we can to help them. And that's
Tell me why you're a
every
teacher.
child. Pardon?
Tell me why you're a teacher.
Well, I first started off in social work, but then I decided I'd get my education degree first. And as I was in the classroom, I guess I realized that you are a social worker too. You're a nurse, you're a motivational speaker. When you're a teacher, you're just about everything. And to see the smile on the kids' faces when they get something, it just makes it all worth it.
I want to know about that. What is that like when you see that spark in their eyes?
It makes you want to cry, actually. I mean, the happy tears. I remember when I first started, I was in preschool and I had a student who couldn't cut a straight line to save her soul. And the first day that she cut, it just seemed so simple, but it meant so much to me that she was able to do that. And I try to instill in my kids that practice makes better. Doesn't always make perfect, but it does make better.
I love that. I've never heard that before. I always hear practice makes perfect. And I was like, there's no perfect.
Exactly. So I say practice makes, and they'll repeat me and say better. Yeah.
So I always ask the question, fast forward time, 10 years from now, you run into a student and that student comes up to you and says, you were so instrumental in my life because. What do you hope that they say?
I guess I just hope that they remember that I was there for them, that I made them feel they were important, that they were heard, no matter what was going on, whether it was they got a new dog or maybe their pet got hit by a car the night before. But I was there for them, for the happy, the sad, the angry, the mad, and I helped them through their whatever it is they needed to work through.
Tell me the most rewarding part of your job.
Wow. The most rewarding part, I love when kids ask me to read. when they want to read, then getting kids to want to read is sometimes very tough. And seeing them being excited about picking up a book or even listening to somebody read a book, they think I'm doing them a favor by reading, but really they're doing me a favor by listening.
Do you think you have the best job in the world? And if so, why?
Most days, yes, I have the best job in the world. I'm not going to say all the time because, each day something is thrown at you. But yeah, I have the best job because, like I said, you are everything. You are not just a teacher. You are the counselor. You are sometimes their confidant. You get to do it all.
What grade do you teach?
This year I am first grade. I've taught everything from kindergarten through sixth grade.
It's a hard grade.
Area or another.
It's a hard grade to teach. What inspires you when you are at that wit's end? You're tired.
Well, you just take a deep breath and you just know that you have to go on. And sometimes you stop what you're doing and you say, okay, boys and girls, just put everything away. And they need deep breaths sometimes too. And we stop and we read a book or we pull out the Play-Doh, we go outside, we do whatever it is we need to do just to change the mindset of them or myself.
Well, thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
Kathy receives a $1,500 check from the Michigan Lottery, and her class at Lake Linden-Hubbell Elementary receives a $500 grant. Excellence in Education Awards, sponsored by the Michigan Lottery, providing more than $26 billion to public education since 1972.